Hello, everybody. Old Man Comic Book Reviews. Old Man Reviews Comics. I'm doing something with comic books today, and I'm an old man. Not as big a stack as usual, which is nice for a change. First up, we're going to go for the Luchaverse book. They're doing a whole universe from Massive Comics. This is number 2. Lucha Brothers and Solar and Super Astro. So it's a pair of tag team brothers, and the Lucha Brothers, the story, are they all the same? They're not. Okay. Story is by Ivan Plaza and Marco Lopez. Pencils, inks, and colors by Javier Cava. The Solar and Super Astro is story the same, Ivan Plaza, Marco Lopez. Pencils and inks are Alessandro Michele, and they're about tag teams and brothers and fighting monsters, and that's the whole concept here. I do like they do a fight scene with robots, and they do this thing here where it's just slices and it's boom, 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 boom. It's very, very accelerating of the action kind of thing. So, but yeah, it's a good. The brothers set us up for it to be continued. They've got new powers by the end. I liked the artwork a lot in Solar and Super Astro. That was Alessandro Michele? Look at me remembering. And I like the stylized artwork. These are guys that are superheroes, or actual superheroes. And they haven't been superheroing for a while. And now it's time to come back and help everyone out. So, yep. Here we get another issue. It says the final issue. The end is just the beginning. I'm hoping this is just like an introductory thing, and then they'll spin it off into separate storylines. This one was really good. I would get that one again. We are in book 2, issue 1 of Mark Millar and Juan Ramirez's Night Club 2. It's about kids that become vampires and fight crime. And I told you who the writer and writer was. Mark Millar. Artist is Juan Ramirez. So they're out there still fighting crime. Kid vampires. I didn't like that. This part, the first series, the 4-part miniseries. I think it might have been through Image. I'll have to double check. It was done for $1.99 a comic, and I'm like, this is great. Now they're with Dark Horse. If they were always with Dark Horse, my apologies. And $4.99 a book. It's like that whole, here the first taste is free. Now give us your money. So it was worth $1.99. I'm not really sure that it's worth $4.99. Now this, on the other hand, is worth every penny. This is issue 2 of Man Goat and the Bunny Man. They are at it again, folks. I love that Bunny Man's weapon of preference is he's just a giant naked man bunny and an axe. That's it. Writer is Joe Brusha. Artwork is Jordi Perez. And when last we left them, they were fighting the Pigman, who's trying to get them to come to hell because Satan wants Man Goat to be the new demon to be in hell. So it's like, okay, that's pretty wild. It's a really good story, though. And we're getting ready for the 3rd issue where they have to beat the Legions of Hell. Because of course they do. This is the number 1 annual for Miles Morales Spider-Man. Let's see. Cody Ziegler is our writer. David Baldeón is our artist. Miles is forced to go visit his abuelita down in Puerto Rico. And it's interesting to me because there's like one spot where there's Spider-Man, where he like uses his powers and things like that, but he does it while he's invisible, so no one even knows that he's there. It's him spending time with his grandma, which was kind of sweet. There's no real superhero stuff going on. There's no bad guy, nothing. They do a spin after that of another short Leondas. All right. Curtis Baker is the writer for that. Letha Martinez is the artist. There is a hurricane beating down on Puerto Rico. He really can't do anything about a hurricane, but then he does meet Storm, who's trying to make up for things and help out. So that was a cute little story. Once again, no bad guy. Then our final little tiny story, Night Shift. Danny Loeb is our writer. Elena Casagrande is our artist. And Spider-Man's still a vampire in this story. I'm not really sure why you would toss that in there. Instead, just something to be continued about. Deadpool and Taskmaster are being hired to kill Spider-Man. So, it was a good annual. The main story was the best story, as always. Let's save that. No? Okay. Alright, issue 10 of Spider-Woman. Look at that. That magnificent cover of Spider-Woman in her spider bolts. Spiders generate electricity. Steve Fox is our writer. Iguara is our artist. Spider-Woman is still on the West Coast, and she's breaking up a group called the Assembly. They're just kids. There's a Hulk knockoff, a Captain America knockoff. We've gone over that before. They're all little genetic manipulated knockoffs of established superheroes. So we find out who's behind it all, who the bad guy is. It's a great issue. Unfortunately, once again, in the artwork, by the way, he does a great job. They've decided to, once again, cancel the Spider-Woman book. So, at this rate, Marvel's trying to see how many books they can cancel on me. It's been quite a few. There was Doctor Strange, there was She-Hulk, there's this, I think there's another one. I don't remember. But they're canceling on left and right, which is a terrible idea. Spider-Woman should always be in a good book, and this writer gets her. That was kind of nice. Steve Fox, he's doing a great job. So I hope they get to bring it back. It sucks that they canceled it. Our last one, yay, is called Small Town Big Trouble. Ralph Macchio, you might remember Ralph Macchio, not the Karate Kid, but the other Ralph Macchio does the writing for this. Raymond Bachs is our art. And it is just a nice little adventure comic with the M&Ms. This was free. I thought it was cute that they have their own little adventure, and it's got a robot in it, and they have to fight spooky things, and they just had an adventure, and they decided to put out the comic. It's by Marvel. Marvel put it out because Marvel has quite a few ads for M&Ms, and then they do the Mighty M&Ms little tribute cover, another little tribute cover. So these are real. This is really fun. If you see these at the store, they're free. No one's charging for these. Get one for your kids if you got kids. If you don't got kids, get one for you because it's still fun. So yeah, pretty small stack. We want to do the split up. I'm going to count the Luchas as superheroes. I'm also going to count the M&Ms as superheroes because they do superhero stuff. I'm not counting Mango and Money Man. So we've got four heroes, 2 for not, because vampires aren't superheroes either. Alright, so there we are. So as I always tell you, that's loud noise blasting right at us is the air conditioner that I forgot to turn off. I apologize for the noise. So that's it. This is all we have. I want you to go to places and find comic books to read. I want you to go to the library. I want you to go to library's good. Comic book stores nearby. They always have like 50-cent bin, dollar bins, Fanfare, where I get all of my comics. 50-cent bins. Also at Fanfare, if you give them $5 a year, they will take 20% off of all new books that you buy. You become part of the comic book club. So No, it's cool. It is. So, until next time, I want you to all go and read a comic book. I'll see you later.